Hello, my name is Navya Sampathkumar.
And my name is Tushar Jain.
And this is Titan News Network.
Businesses around the world have been responding to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Local businesses here in Frisco, Texas have felt the early impacts, from losses in sales to supply chain difficulties.
Let's take a look at one business that has not only done an exceptionally well job of adapting to this new shift that everyone has been forced to take on, but has managed to create effective solutions that encourage safety, health, and protection in our communities.
Right here from our very own popular home for entertainment, Main Event.
My name is Doug Turfer. I'm the head of communications for Main Event. Main Event has almost 50 locations spread across 20 states in the United States. We are a family entertainment center, so anywhere that you want to go as a family to have a good time, to connect, to make memories, to laugh. What was most important to Main Event is the safety and security of our team members and our guests. So as soon as the pandemic hit and there was uncertainty about what it meant, how it spread, what people should do, people began to shelter at home, we immediately closed all of our centers across the country.
They have new social distancing markers throughout the entire center, enhanced cleaning procedures, required temperature checks for every guest and team member, mask mandates, and safety shields at registers, now allowing only a limited guest capacity and introducing teams completely dedicated to cleaning all the surfaces. They can limit the amount of contact people have with others and items touched. One of the biggest transitions they've had to make is using contactless payment methods for all activities, food, and game cards.
Well, I wish I had a crystal ball to say what the future was going to look like for Main Event. I think we're all proud to be able to say and recognize where our business is right now. The rebound and the acceptance we've had from our guests since we've reopened has far exceeded our greatest expectations.
It's great to see how Main Event isn't letting the pandemic get in the way of what they let local family and friends do. Eat, bowl, play.
Speaking of organizations adapting to the pandemic, our local BPA chapter continues to help the community, even during these difficult times.
Among those who are the most affected during these times are people at one of Frisco's local homeless shelters. The amazing students at our local BPA chapter have initiated a homeless shelter drive, demonstrating how they haven't let the pandemic limit their efforts to help the community, and instead have used the recent events regarding COVID-19 as more of a reason to do so. Here's our reporter at the scene.
Thanks, Navya. It's great to see our chapter get together and help the community. Here we have Samanvi Velagapudi, the president of our local BPA chapter. So Samanvi, could you please give us a brief explanation of what the drive is?
Sure. So the drive we hosted was a homeless shelter donation drive, and we collected goods like gently used clothing, food items, household items, and gift cards, all of which were donated by our BPA chapter members and went to an organization called City House. And City House provides a lot of different services for the homeless, abused, and neglected.
That's awesome. Could you walk us through your process of organizing the drive?
Yeah, I would say our process was done in two main phases, research and implementation. During research, we gathered a lot of information about different local organizations and their mission, the services they provided, and where our donations would be going. And in terms of implementation, we had to figure out things like logistics, how we were going to market it, and where we were going to host it.
That's great. What impact are you hoping to make on the shelter through this drive?
Honestly, I just hope it makes everyone's life a little easier, both on City House's end and on the residents' end, and that they're able to keep people warm and secure.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Samani.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Back to you, Navya.
Thanks, Revanth. It's nice to see how our local BPA members continue to work towards making our world a better place.
We're greatly appreciative for the Main Event staff for helping us gain insight into the works of their business. We're also really thankful for the homeless shelter for making this production possible. This is Tushar Jain.
And this is Navya Sampathkumar. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us on Titan News Network.